very well said. What I'm seeing and kind of listening to what you're saying is that we have a group of people, and I think that's kind of a generational thing. We have somewhat of a change in generations that are now coming up and are ready for leadership roles and are ready to express themselves, and in many, many ways, like you said. And maybe this is the time for them to do so.
You know, we've always heard our parents talk about, well, yeah, eventually there'll be a changing of the guard, or Janesville will come to, you know, a fork in the road. I think we're there now. And I think if people feel like they have something to contribute to our community, now is that time. Because if we, as a community, walk away from this, and we have to say we really missed out on an opportunity to change Janesville,
well, we
to
would
make
be walking
it even
away
better,
from the opportunity.
We'd be walking away from the opportunity, and I think that wouldn't that be sad with all of this talent and creativity, and there are a lot of smart people in Janesville too that just remain quiet. You know, I think that we're really doing our community and our children a huge disservice. So
how do we engage people more? Do we just encourage them to come out?
We encourage them. We should encourage them to come out. We should, if somebody has an idea at a party you go to, you know, we should really be encouraging people to express it in some way. And with our talents, finding outlets for people that maybe don't understand how to get the message to the right person. I think it's really our responsibility as individuals to help guide other people as individuals to the right channels to express themselves however they may want to express themselves. And I think that we need to be open-minded enough as a community to accept people who have maybe a way of expressing themselves that's a little different than what we're used to, you know.
Heavy metal band is not for everyone.
Right, or a punk band, or maybe an idea or a position that is possibly perceived as unpopular. We need to let these people speak now, because things are different here. Janesville is hedging on something quite big, I feel, and if we don't help people along in the process, however all of us can, we're not doing a service to the place we live. We're just not. Cool. Change is a good thing. I think change is a very good thing. Right, absolutely.
You should be able to promote your band, like, you know, at least mention, if people want to learn more about Bop Ritual,
we'll be at how
can they find out how they can check you out?
Well, we have a website. It's
right.
Bop Ritual, B-O-P.
It's not
Ritual.
B-O-B.
No, it's bopritual.com. We're also going to be at Timeout on November 21st, so you can.
And it sounds like it
out.
should be a jazz band, but it's actually.
We're jazz. It's kind of because we're still kind of trying to figure it all out. There's a smattering of a whole bunch of stuff in there, and that's kind of.
And you've got good musicians. You've got a trombone player. You've got.
Yeah, it's these guys are so good. And we're really coming together as a band, and we're trying new things to see what works and what doesn't work. Did the crowd like that? Didn't they like that? But it's always a guaranteed good time, and you know, the songs that we do are recognizable and some not so recognizable, but all very powerful, which is, I love it. I love to be challenged vocally, and it is a challenge.
Well, and one of the great things about stepping away from music for 10 years, that you have a whole bunch of friends that you build up, that you can bring with you to the place where you play.
Sometimes that's a good thing. It's sometimes not so good, depending on the night.
Well, thank you for singing. Thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.